But let's talk about a good positive event that occurred. One of your more favorite dining experiences that seemed you were very excited about this when you told me about it was at the Boardwalk at Trattoria al Forno. Now, initially, you mentioned to me that you were going to eat there, and I kind of questioned you about that because
You did.
I said, well, you didn't go to Citrico's or, a few of my other favorite places to eat at.
Or nothing more.
And you said, nope, sorry, Beth wants to go there today.
That's where she wanted to go.
And it turns out that you had lasagna al forno.
Mm-hmm.
And normally we don't go in depth on dining reviews because so many other people do it, and we are so far away that we don't want to get too specific. But in this case, I'll let you describe it since you ate it. It seems like you really, really enjoyed this lasagna.
Yeah, so we were looking for a place to eat that night, and we were trying. My wife and I were like, we just want to try something different. And we were looking at things, and there was quite a bit available. And Trattoria al Forno. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to try it. I feel it coming on. Trattoria al Forno. Ah, you didn't know I speak Italian, too. So we booked a reservation, and we were kind of iffy. And I texted you, and I says, hey, we're going to try this out tonight. And you were like, well, I haven't had the best meals there. And I'm like, oh, you know what? We're just going to go with it. And then I've seen some other people, and I've seen some good reviews out of there, but I've also heard, like for Walter, that it wasn't the best. I said, you know what? I want to try something new. Well. So we tried the lasagna. At first I started off with a Caesar salad, which was $12. Caesar dressing was excellent. And a little bit of maybe a sweet to it, but it was good. It was good. And I'll put the picture up so you can see that. Nice. It wasn't a lot, but a nice presentation.
It was plated very well.
Yes. What was plated very well was my entree. Like what you said, Walt, the lasagna al forno, which came in at $30. I sent Walter a picture after. Well, I sent him a picture of how it was plated, and I sent him a picture after. There was nothing left.
Yeah, you practically licked your plate clean.
Yeah. I'm telling you, folks, it was that good. And Walter and I, we will tell you, we will trash stuff. We will tell you it's not good, but we'll also tell you when it's good. I'm going to tell you, it is the best lasagna I ever had. Best lasagna I ever had. The meat, and that's saying a lot. I am not a huge Italian guy, but when I want it, and it was good. Pleasant. The presentation on the plate, excellent. Our server, Alejandro, I did a cast compliment. Top notch service. Top notch.
And just to give people an idea, the description is it's a blended. Let me see here. It is a blended Italian cheese, beef, veal, pork, herb ricotta. So you have a pretty good combination there of different meats in the lasagna.
Yeah, it was so good. I finished the plate. I mean, there wasn't nothing left besides a little bit of sauce. Like I said, Alejandro. So if you're going there, ask for this gentleman. Excellent server. One of the best I've ever had at Walt Disney World. He was one of those, like what Walter and I talk about from the past, where service was exceptional, and he made you feel like you were the only customer he had in that restaurant. He was that good. And that's why I did the cast compliment at the restaurant before I left. And I actually took a picture. I says, if you don't mind, I says, can I take a picture of your name tag? Because in the cast compliment, I want to make sure I spelled his name right. And they asked for his hometown, too. So I was like, I didn't want to try and remember. I didn't want him not to get it because he was that good. That good.
That's awesome.
My wife also she was pizza margarita. Now, or you're from the Northeast, like Walter and I, Pizza's very good. I know people out in the Midwest, if you're listening, you'll say Chicago pizza deep dish. New York, New Jersey, we got it. But so we're used to good pizza.
Yeah.
We're not that far from the city. Even in Jersey, we got good pizza places here. She said the pizza was excellent. Excellent for Florida standards. It was very good. So her and I both walked out of there going, wow.
Yeah, so you're going back.
Yeah, I would absolutely go back for that. Now, this is my first time. This is all we tried.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't comment on anything else. But these particular entrees and the salads, because she also has started off with the, correct me if I say this wrong, and I know I'm going to say it wrong, is the ensalada?
Ensalada caprese.
Ensalada caprese. Italian again. For $13. Again, well plated.
Yeah, they look really good also.
Yeah. Now, funny story, and our trip had a lot of funny stories. There's a couple next to us with a young child. Kid never acted up once. You can hear, and you know in Disney, a lot of times, just like Le Cellier, not as close, but you're close.
Yeah, it's tight.
If you want to listen to someone else's conversation, it's not hard at all.
No.
So they start like trashing the server about how long everything's taken. Now, I will warn you, it's not that the service is bad, because I just raved about the service. Everything is made fresh. It takes time, people. And I don't know, when I'm at Disney and I'm sitting down for a nice signature dining, I do not want to be rushed. And if you have a young child and you're worried about the time, and this is what I'm getting at, then maybe you shouldn't book a dining reservation at 7:30, 8:30 at night if you're worried about getting a child to sleep. Child wasn't acting up at all. They started having a hissy fit about, well, we got to get this kid back. We got to put, like, they were so consumed about getting this kid back to the room that finally, when the server comes over, the guy's like, this has been taking way too long, and we don't want it. We don't want it. And the funny thing is, so she's like, okay, let me get my manager. Let me see what I can do. The server, then the runner brings out their food. I'm talking not even 30 seconds later, they bring out the food. And the dude goes, nope, I don't want it. You can take it all back. And I'm like, wow. Turns out, I think they discounted them for something, but they paid a bill. They paid the bill. And even the manager came over. The manager was excellent, because I heard it. Very accommodating. Like, sir, your food's ready. We'll box it for you. We'll bag it for you. You take it back to the room. Enjoy it. No. Give it to someone else who ordered it. I know other people here ordered the same plates. But you paid for it. Why wouldn't you take it?
Yeah, that's...
Even if you threw it in the garbage, let me throw it in the garbage. I paid for it.
Sounds like somebody did not have a good day that day.
No.
And they took it out on the restaurant.
And then it was funny, because as they left, everybody else was listening, because all of us tables surrounding it started talking about them. Because it was just so odd.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it probably, I would say by the time her and I sat, drinks, salads, entree, I don't know, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. But it was fresh, and it was so worth it. Bread service you got to. We had a double bread service, all in all. So I can vouch for Trattoria al Forno at Disney's Boardwalk, that if you want the Caesar salad, the ensalada caprese, the lasagna al forno, or the pizza margarita, check it out.
Spot on. Yeah.
So now